Let's pray, most of all, let's pray that if somebody here today that don't know the Lord, free pardon of sin, let's pray.
Bless you, brother.
You say that Brother Don does it, come on, pray. Hey, Holy Spirit, come down and do it. Amen. Me and Don can preach, we can't do a thing before when the Spirit takes over. Yeah. Amen. That's what we're looking for. Brother Don come on and just make himself. Right now, you all pray for him, his family, just like you do for me.
I met Jesus. Yeah. When I met him, according to the Word of God, he wrote my name. Amen. He recorded it. Yeah. I'm glad there's a record book today. Amen. song several years ago, and our son used to play the piano for us. And when we go around and sing, after I'd left the church where I used to pastor over in Cumberland County, and the Lord opened the door for us to go different places and visit for a while, and before we started pastoring again. And we learned this song. We went down in Georgia to some church where some of my wife's family goes. And folks got up and sung this song, and we just fell in love with it. Anything God does is lovely. Amen. And we sung this song one Sunday morning. The church, the pastor asked us to come and preach and sing. We got up, and his daughter had made some choices that she went the wrong way. She had left home, moved to another state. Mom and Dad was heartbroken. They had raised her in the fear and admonition of the Lord, and we sung this song. Pastor and his wife just wept. When we got done and got done preaching and went on our way, the Lord would lead us to go, and we got a call maybe a couple of weeks later. She's back at home. Amen. Rededicated her life to the Lord. Amen. And you know what? And she's living for the Lord today. Amen. I said that to say this, church. If you've got a problem, if you can get it into the hands of the Lord, it'll be all right. Yeah. Amen. And if you've got a loved one and you can fully get them turned over to the Lord, it'll be all right. Amen. God can work it out. Amen. Amen.
Little Satan is first to me. Just give up, you'll never win. I've got your faith out in darkness, and you're bound by chains of sin. And God won't even hear you while you waste your time in prayer. But in the face of that old devil, I've just got one thing to say. It's alright. It's alright.
It's okay.
I'm not worried. I'm not afraid.
Amen.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's okay.
I know the answer. He's on his way. It's alright.
It's alright. It's okay.
The blood of Jesus will wash away.
It's gonna be alright.
Now we'll win all his battle. He never thought that he could win. There were over 100,000 against Gideon's 300 men. But with some boys and 1,000 guns, and with my God by his side, in the face of that old devil, I can hear the answering cry. It's alright.
It's alright. It's okay.
I'm not worried. I'm not afraid. It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's
I
okay.
know the answer. He's on his way. It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's okay.
The blood of Jesus will wash away.
Amen. It's gonna be alright.
Yeah.
Alright. It's gonna be alright.
Amen. Yeah.
Well, it's certainly good to be here this morning. I'm going to have to shed this coat off before we get started. Amen. Good to be here this morning. I'm just thankful for the glory of God. Amen. His mercy and grace. His mercy. If you're here and you're lost and undone this morning, I want you to know today that you are here by the Lord's mercies. And whether you've ever recognized it or not, your life is being lived by the mercies of God. The Bible teaches us that His mercies are new every morning. They are new every morning. And the mercies of God is extended to all mankind. Had it not been, Jesus would have never come and died at the cross. Had the mercies of God not been extended to the unbeliever, had they not been extended to the unlovable, all the every soul down through the portals of time, then we'd all surely been lost. And that today. My prayer this morning for you, if you're unsaved, is that you would become to know the grace of God. That for when mercy and grace is joined together, we find the great gift of salvation. Amen, we certainly do. It's a joy to be here this morning. I've been going back and forth and trying to meditate and just trying to go back and forth, maybe where to start at. I thought last Sunday we're going to let's read a few verses out of Luke chapter 8, if you will. And I thought as I was praying, even after talking to Brother Tim about coming this way, I began to pray, trying to study a little bit, and trying to figure out maybe what the Lord would give us and how He would lead us to go. And the Lord gave us a thought, give us a message. And I thought, all right, that's what that's for. And I remember I had an appointment on Wednesday night, had service at our church on Thursday night, and so it just, we've been, so I said that to say this, we've, the Lord's changed it on us a few times, so, but we're glad to be here this morning. We want to read here in the 8th chapter of the book of Luke. If you want to stand with us while we read these verses, starting in verse 22, we want to read this scripture. Now it came to pass on a certain day that he went into a ship with his disciples, and he said to them, Let us go over unto the other side of the lake. And they launched forth. But as they sailed, he fell asleep. There came down a storm of wind on the lake, and they were filled with water, and were in jeopardy. And they came to him and awoke him, saying, Master, Master, we perish. Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the raging water, and they ceased, and there was a calm. Amen. That's the reading of the Word this morning. We thank you for standing in reverence to the Word, and we're thankful this morning for all that God has done. And I actually preached from this scripture Wednesday night, and the Lord took us one direction, and but I believe He's added to it a little bit. And there's some other scriptures that we made reference to this morning. But one thing I want you to notice this morning, as we read this word, that we find this, that as they enter the ship, and we also find in the Word of God this, that where the Lord makes a beginning, He will also make an end. And you know what? He certainly will. And you know what? And for all humanity, there's a beginning. And for all humanity, there is an end. You know that? The Bible said in one place that it is appointed unto man once to die, and after this the judgment. So I'll say this morning, that where will you find yourself at the end? Where will you, what is your end? You know what? When Jesus looked at His disciples here and told them, said, let us go to the other side. They were to make a beginning. They had to get in the ship. And you know what? There was an inspection in Jeremiah 29:11, I believe it is. that day where God, that day told through Jeremiah, the people had been carried away captive. And you know what? And they got over yonder, and God sent a message to them and said, while you're here, I said, and that day He told in so many words, Pastor, He told them not to get no hurry. And that day He said, you build your houses, you plant your vineyards, and you do all these things. You have your children, you make peace with the city that I've called you with, I've called you to be in captive to. And that day, but He said there's another day coming. And there's a better day. And that day, you know what? And that day, church, and that day, I'm glad for the people of God. And that one day after a while, there's a better day than this. And that day, this sorrow of this life, and that day is going to come. And that day, sickness is going to come. And that day, why is it going to come, preacher? And that sickness will come because sin entered the world back in the very beginning. And that day, you don't have to do nothing to get it. You don't have to do anything. And that you might live a life that might bring some of it on if you ain't careful. And that day, but if you live for God and do all that He bids you do, and that day, you know what? And that day, you may have to face some uncertainty. I want you to know when the disciples got in the ship and they started out, everything looked fine. And that day, but I'm going to tell you, Satan is not going to leave you alone. And that day, you know what? When you leave these doors, and that day, maybe even before you get out, Satan may discourage you, or at least attempt to. I want you to take courage today. Amen. Take courage today because you're in, and that day is far better than this. Amen. That day, you know what? If you're here this morning and you don't know the Lord, Psalmist David over in the 39th chapter of the book of Psalms, and that day, he began to talk to the Lord, and he began to ask the Lord. He said, Lord, he said, make me to know my end. Make me to know the length of my days, that I may know how frail I am. You know what? And that day, friend, and that day, you know what? If you're here and you're lost, and you've never been saved by the grace of God, I want you to know if God speaks to you today. You know what? I'm glad that I come to acknowledge that when I was just a little boy, how frail that I was. What do you mean, preacher? I realized that I was not an exception, and that day that death would come to me, and if I died in my lost condition, I would go to a place called hell. And you know what? And when God showed me that, I didn't want to go there. And that day, so you know what? And that day I just called out on God. And when I called out on Him, and that day, and He gave me salvation, He changed my end. I want you to know there's some things this morning that you may not be able to change. And that day, you know what? And that day, but you can come to the one, and that day, who is able to do all things, who has all power in heaven and earth. And you know what? He can make a change in your life today. And you know what? He can change not only your end, He can change the in-between. And that day, when the disciples got in the ship and they started on their journey, and that day, they couldn't stop the storms from coming, no more than you can, church. They couldn't stop it. And that day, but I want you to know this, and that day they had somebody on board, and that day who could. And that day, I'm going to say to you this morning, if you got a trouble, if you got a trial, if there's a storm in your life, and that day, and you're saved by the grace of God, you got somebody on board with you, living inside you, and that day, who is able to speak peace to the wind, and that day, and cause the calm, that day to come in your life.
Yes, sir.
I like one song that songwriter wrote one time. I believe the mechanics may have sung it. Said sometimes He calms the storm, and sometimes He calms me. Amen. That day. Is it because, preacher, does He not calm the storm sometimes because He can't? No. No. He can calm that if He wanted to.
Yeah, that's right. Amen.
That day. But sometimes, that day, He just wants you to know that He's with you through it all.
Yeah.
Through it all. Another songwriter wrote a song one time and said, Lord, don't move this mountain. Just give me strength to climb. For or if you should move each mountain, I might grow weaker every time. I'm going to tell you, the disciples got in the ship. There was an expected end that day. You know, sometimes my expectations fail. Sometimes I have expectations of things in life and it just don't turn out the way I expect it to, and the way I desire it to. But I'm going to tell you, when God establishes an expected end, it's going to happen.
Amen.
It's going to happen. That day, you know what? That day I may lose everything I own. They may come and take my car, my truck, my house. That day, you know what? And they might, somebody may come to me tomorrow and say your family is all gone. And that day, I don't know. And that day, I'm not too good for that to happen to me. And you know what? But I know this. And that day, I'll have to join with the old Job and say, that day, if I look and I can't find him over here, I look and I can't find God over there, I go to where he's always met me at, and I can't even perceive him or find him there. And that day, you know what? And that day, I know this. I have to join with Job and say, and that day, he knows the way that I take, and when I'm tried, I shall come forth as gold. Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Job had a good end, didn't he? Man, you find in the very last chapter of the book of Job, when he was there, you know what we find where, when he began to pray for his friends, and they had just sat in front of him, and they had, you know what, just bashed him for days on days on days. And you know what, and they had just talked miserably to him, and he even said one time, said, why, you are physicians of no value and vows of lies. And that's what he said to men that were esteemed as his friends. That day. But you know what? There in the very last chapter, we find he began to pray for his friends, Pastor. That day that God turned his captivity. And the Bible said his end was greater. Amen. It was greater in his end. And I tell you what, there's an end to be desired this morning. When we live for God and we give God our all, and we live and we've got a testimony that's pleasing to God, and I want you to know, church, there's somebody taking notice somewhere. And there's somebody taking notice somewhere. And you know what? I finally believe it's back in the book of Numbers, in the 23rd chapter around there, when Balak, he called Balaam over, and he told him, he said, I want you to curse this people. And you know what? He got over there and he said, I can't do no more than what God allows me to do. And he said, how can I curse the people that God has not cursed? How can I defy them that God has not defied? And that day he went on to say, he said, I won't mind. He said, he said two things in one important verse right there. He said, let me die the death of the righteous. You know what? He wasn't seeing the death of the righteous. He was seeing the life of the righteous. And he said, let me die the death that they die. Then he went on and he said, let my end be like his. I'm going to tell you, I'm glad when the lost person can look at it. Amen. I'm not going to say preacher, because it might be a preacher. It might be a sainted old mother. It might be a sainted old father. It might be a child that God saved that's got a zeal for God. And when they really put their best for God, you know what? And the world sees their life. Young people that sitting here this morning, I want to tell you, you might be, as the old saying, you might be the only Bible some people read. You know what? My hope is this. You'll be the Bible that they read until they find Jesus. And you know what? Let the Bible, let the Word of God ring out through your life and your testimony. Let us all do that today, that the world might see, hey, there's something about that place over there at Bates Mountain. There's something about it. God's doing a work over there. And hey, God's doing a work over there. And hey, let's give God our all today. I'm going to tell you, these people wouldn't outlaws, preacher. We know that. Now today, how did Jacob even get the name Israel? Now today, you know what that means? Now today, that he strove with God. Now today, I never saw or read about any more people that strove against God. Now, Jacob was striving with God for acceptance. Now today, these people, they find his repentance there. But these people were rebellious people all the while. But yet they could see the hand of God. They could see the hand of God moving. As they moved through and take a city. People fell, great fear fell on all these people. And you know what? But here stood a man. As he said, I've beheld him from the mountains, I've beheld him from the rocks, I've beheld this people, and God will not allow me to curse them. I'm not going to say anything bad about these people. I'm just going to bless them.
Yeah.
He went as far to say that I want my end to be like others. If people can see your life today and see that you're happy in the Lord, they can see that you're living for God and that you're blessed of God. You know what? And maybe they'll just come and find out what it's all about. Amen. If you're here this morning and you're lost and you don't know about your end, be like the psalmist David. Come and inquire of it. And let the Lord give you an end. Let Him give you a beginning. Let Him give you an in between. That's full of joy and peace. Amen. I hope that you can do that this morning. And I tell you what, my desire is, I come this way this morning, I want to be an encouragement to you. Yes, sir. And I'm going to tell you, I can't do that without the help of the Lord. I just can't do that without the help of the Lord. But I want you to know these disciples, let's get back to the disciples here. When they started on their course, and the waves began to roll, the storms came, the rains beat down. They went in and they said, Lord, we will not care that we perish. The Bible said that they were in jeopardy. Their ship was full. And you know what? It wasn't far from just going under. It just wasn't far from just going under. I want you to know this morning, sometimes it may seem like, even as a Christian, even doing the best you can, sometimes the devil will fight. Sometimes it may seem like that your ship's about to sink. It may seem like that. That's what you just need to call out on Jesus.
Amen.
I believe that the disciples, I believe that they had bailed all the water that they could bail. I believe that they swore out. I believe they'd done all that they could do. The Word of God says, what do you know to do? When you've done all that you know to do, you just stand there for it with your loins girt about. Amen. That day, be just stand there with your loins girt about with truth. That day, you know what? Just wrap up in Jesus. That day, He is true. Just wrap up in Him. That day, just hold to Him. Maintain the armor of God in your life. Keep the guard up that day and just rely on Jesus. He'll step out on your ship. He'll step out on board on your ship. And He'll say, peace be still. And I'm going to tell you, and that day, when God said, let's go to the other side, and that day, if God has instructed you in anything, and that day, I want you to know, you will finish it. That day, if you stay with Jesus, you will finish it. Because when He says go, and that day, when He makes a beginning, He'll also make an end. That day, you know what? There's a finish line out there. Just keep striving and pressing toward the mark. And that day, you know what? God won't move the mark on you. He'll just help you get there. Amen. He says, He'll make an end. These disciples were assuredly going to the other side. They were assuredly. There was no question about it. They were going to the other side. They were going to make it. In church, I promise you, and that day, on the authority of God's Word, and that day, you're going to make it. And that day, it's going to be all right. You're going to the other side.
Yeah.
Amen. That day, you're going to the other side. There's victory in it. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't worry that day about those things. Just stay the course. Stay the course. And the end is in sight. The end is in sight. I'm glad today what the Lord Jesus has done for me. That day. You know what happened to these disciples here a little bit? Their ship pulled into port. Their feet walked out onto the deck of that ship. Down a plane, I'm sure. Down on to where they could get out on dry ground. And you know what? They walked ashore. We will too. We will too. I remember my grandfather preached all over the country for years. Laying on his deathbed. Some men from the church where he pastored for over 40 years. Some men married. He said, I'd like to go back to Ohio and another revival. But he never got off that memory. You know what his desire was? To just stay the course for God and just keep going. Amen. His body had gotten frail. He was coming down to the end. But the desire of what God put down on the inside was still burning. Yeah. It was still good. One of these days, I'm going to reach home one day after a while. I'm going to reach home. I'm going to step off of the deck after a while. And I'm going to, one of the scriptures said something like this. We now look through the glass darkly. But then, face to face. Amen. One of these days, I'm going to step off. I'm going to have a wonderful shore. Yeah. Amen. I'm going to step off over yonder. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of people I'm going to see. And I can tell you today that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get back. But my desire would be to do this. I'm going to let me say this. When I was 2-year-old, my mother and dad took a little girl. Lived about an hour and a half. Put her in a little coffin, rolled her down in the ground. I don't remember what she looked like. I was just too small. But I want to see her. Yeah. She's there. Yeah. She's there. She's waiting. Yeah. My mother's mother was laying in the hospital dying. Just before she passed away, my wife was there, my mother was there. And she said, Mary, that's my mother's name. She said, I see your little girl. I see your little girl. I want to see her one day after a while. One songwriter wrote a song, something like this. Said, not my father, not my mother, not my sister or my brother. But said, I want to see Jesus. Yeah. Not until I've seen the Savior. Once I've seen the Savior, then there'll be that day eternity to spend. But not until I see the Savior. That's right. Amen. I'm thankful today that there's a better end. Yeah. I'm going to tell you the scripture talks about how the man looks out for his own ways. He said that he let him thereon is the way you can. I'm going to tell you today, friend, you're unsaved. The way that you're going, the end is sorrowful. The end is horrible. You want to avoid that at all costs. cost. You want to avoid that.
Yeah.
The rich man, I'll come to a close just shortly. The Lord be in our hands. The Bible talks about a rich man who fared sumptuously every day. You know what? There was a beggar that sat down at his gate, desired crumbs that fell from his table. And the Bible said that both men done what it is appointed unto all to do. They died.
Yeah.
They died. The angels come and carried Lazarus away to Abraham's bosom. You know what? I don't believe, I doubt he had any pallbearers to carry his own mortal body. I doubt he had one. The rich man, no doubt, maybe had a big possession. Maybe had a name of honor in the community, I don't know. But the Bible said, and hell lift up his eyes. Made him tormented and plain. I'm going to tell you, he would have given it all. He would have given it all.
Hey.
He would have given it all for just one drop of water.
Yeah.
Off of the end of Lazarus' finger. He would have given it all if he could have went back and done things differently. He would have given it all to change his end. But I'm going to tell you, he couldn't do that. Jesus said today is the day of salvation. If you want your end changed, you want a better end, you want a better in between, you want a better everything, and I tell you what, today and now is the time.
Yeah.
Now is the time. Now is the accepted time. Tomorrow may not come. Maybe too late. You may say, well, preacher, I'm just a young person. I have my whole life ahead of me. There's a preacher up in Indiana, Kokomo, Indiana, probably back in the 80s. Went to a young man about 18 years of age. And he said, preacher said to him, son, don't you want to be saved? He said, yes, preacher, but not right now. He said, I want to live my life the way I want to live it. And he said, then when I get about 60 or 65, he said, I'll give my heart to the Lord. He had 2 weeks. He had 2 weeks. He left this world. Oh, I could go on and just tell you horrible things, just as your pastor could, just as you know about, that you know of in your communities and your families and whole. Maybe. I can tell you about a lot of things. We met a gentleman here, not the last time we were here, sitting back here, that was highway patrol, I believe. And he could tell you tragedy upon tragedy. I'm sure he probably sees it all the time. I want to tell you today, God has a good end.
Yeah.
God told the people there in Jeremiah's name, he said, you do all these things. You build your houses, you plant your vineyards, you have your children, you give your daughters to be married, allow your sons to take wives, do all these things. But I know my thoughts towards you. Thoughts of good and not of evil.
Yeah.
Thoughts of good and not of evil. To bring you to an expected end. I'm going to tell you, if you're here this morning, you don't know the Lord as your Savior, I want you to know today, God's thoughts towards you are good. If you've never known that anybody loved you and cared enough for you, that day to be a friend to you, I want you to know that He loved you and was enough a friend to you that He went to the cross of Calvary and died for you and took your sin upon Himself.
Yeah.
He became sin and you know sin to give you an expected end today. The decision now is yours, whether to accept it or not.
Yeah.
Whether to accept it or not. Church, I'm glad that we as God's people know that while we're making the journey together. Whether I ever have the liberty of being able to come back this way or not. Whether God gives that to me or not, I don't know. But I'm glad if you never see me again. Irene is the same place. We got the same end.
Yes, sir.
And if I never see you here in this world anymore, I'm glad that I could say I've firmly promised you that I'll reach you. Amen. And if I go before you, maybe I'll just be on the other shore when you come in the port. Maybe we can go see Jesus together.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I love my family. I love your family. I know you love yours. So I just encourage you. You got the infix. You got that expected in. Just put everything you got into the Lord Jesus Christ and live for Him today while you're here. Amen. Pastor, come ahead. That's the message.
He's told you right, folks. Everything this man's preaching this morning has been straight from the Word of God. And we appreciate his preaching. There is an expected end. It's up to you what it is. I'm not going to give all the call this morning. If you're lost, you should have done it. If you're saved, you're not living right, you should have done it. I like the scripture you used tonight. I thought about while he was preaching there about while Jesus was asleep down in the boat. We need to go wake up Jesus.
Amen.
You got problems, go wake him up.
Yeah.
That's the only one that can help you today. I don't believe in recapping. I love what he's preached this morning. Appreciate you, brother. You've always got home here. I want you to know that. Lord the singing. Written as she is home. She don't show up.